Hello, it's Monday, October 30th, 2023. Ryan from Happy Trader here. I'm going to go ahead and just enter our trade. Today we're using the broker Tradovate, which is linked up to TradingView. We're going to create a new order. We're going to go ahead and just take a market buy, and the reason we're taking a market buy is because we have a breakout in progress, so to speak. So what we have is we've had this downtrend kind of all day. The reason is because one stock in particular in the S&P 500, Tesla, started really dipping after some negative guidance on EVs and such. So it looks like the market needed some time to digest that. Now we have our buy signal. We have our Illuma trend, which is in green. That's telling us we're in an uptrend. We also have if you start the trend here, we have higher lows in place. We also have a breakout above the previous range, so that's really important. Now, a lot of times you want to wait for confirmation here. So we had the uptrend signal on this bar, and sometimes you will get a drawdown. That's totally normal to see like a $100, $200, $300 drawdown on the NASDAQ E-mini. This is a really large contract, so don't let the fact that they call it a mini kind of, get you too mixed up there. But as far as us, if we were to remove our indicator, the only thing you have is price action looking pretty bearish for the day. So you're going to have a lot of people who just trade price action trying to come up here and short. But really, when you turn on the indicator, you can see kind of under the hood of the market and what it is doing. So this will be about another 3-4 minutes. We're just going to try to take a quick scalp here. And since we have all three of our data points in place, the only thing you want to be careful of is if you are a stop loss trader. For the NASDAQ, generally from what we've back tested, it tends to be a 10-point minimum stop if you're using hard stops. If you're going from like uptrend to downtrend, etc., depending on what time frame you're on. For the ES, it's more like a 5-point stop, and that tends to be kind of the recipe there. So again, a lot of times you get these retest candles, and sometimes those higher lows tend to come in, it's more of a grind than a straight up buy. But it does look like right now this market's getting bought up a little bit, so we're just kind of hanging in the trade. No stop loss for me. I'm using mental stops. If we get stopped out, it's going to be because the trade is invalidated. So for me, that would be if we either see a sell or if we see a downtrend or a sell followed by a downtrend, something like that. Otherwise, we are in this trade long. And if this size bothers you too much, you can go 1/10 this size. So you'd be up $5 or down $5 or $6 or $4.50 instead of $25 and $30. So you could trade what's called the micro. So that would be ticker MNQ, or on the ES, so the S&P 500 ticker MES to get 1/10 the size. So we're just going to kind of hang out here. Looks like folks were kind of waiting on that retest candle down to get that signal on a clearance, and we'll just kind of see what happens here for about another minute and a half. And it looks like we're finally getting bought up. That was enough proof in the pudding. And what our uptrend signal does uses a little bit of AI, a little bit of sentiment data. Of course, that's why it's called sentiment AI with Illuma trend. Illuma trend is the green and the red that you see here. And then, of course, you have your potential trend reversals, buy and sell. But the actual signals that we trade are going to be the uptrend and the downtrend signals. And that is a pretty good trade there. We're going to go ahead and close that one out. A quick $160 scalp. And that's going to be the video for today, folks. Again, this is Ryan, CEO, head quant programmer, and creator. And we probably left money on the table there, by the way, because this uptrend is so close to this buy. But that's Happy Trader IO for you. You can see we're kind of still pushing up and up and up. And there you go. So we would be up at around like a $200 gain, but we took our profits and we took our scalp. So expect some kind of retesting here, but otherwise, trade safe. Make sure you always use risk management, and happy trading. Have a great day.